Raphael Dawkins with the Combat Radio, and we're going into the archives to look at the inside workings of a Bob Arum contract gone wrong. Okay, so looking at a failed contract that was made out to Tony Tucker, American boxer, very solid competitor. There we see him beating up Buster Douglas, I believe, on the right there. And further still, his encounter with Mike Tyson. Okay, so highly regarded boxer Tony Tucker took out a lawsuit against Bob Arum, $5 million lawsuit, in the year of 1982. So we're going back, trying to see if there's a pattern of behavior with Bob Arum contracts now that he's been sued by Crawford. You know, a lot of people are, going back and forth. A lot of people got a lot of things to say. We covered this last week on Boxing Talk with Raphael, but let's have a look into this contract, this historical case. Okay, so Grand Rapids, Michigan. Boxing promoter Bob Arum says a $5 million lawsuit charging that he violated the terms of a 3-year, $1 million contract with heavyweight Tony Tucker is inaccurate and unfounded. So Bob Arum, those are Bob Arum's words, inaccurate and unfounded. Okay, so let us be the judge of that. Okay, so Tucker, who filed a suit this week in the U.S. District Court, claims Arum's Top Rank Incorporated signed his contract over to NBC without notification or his written agreement. So, without notification or his written agreement as was required in the contract. Okay, so the mere fact that they signed Tucker's contract over to NBC without notifying him or obtaining his agreement, his written agreement, automatically that says to me breach of contract. But I'm not a lawyer. Tucker's suit claims that his opportunities for television exposure were damaged through the exclusive arrangement with NBC, resulting in a substantial loss of income. Nobody likes that. Tucker, 23 years old at the time, also claims he received only $77,000 from Top Rank during the first year of the agreement, although the contract stipulated payment of $200,000 for 6 fights. Okay, so Tucker was supposed to have 6 fights, but Top Rank lawyers claim that Tucker was injured for part of the year. So if he was injured for part of the year, then he couldn't have got the 6 fights in, could he? That's the suggestion. Okay, we weren't able to give Tucker as many fights as he wanted to because Tucker was injured. He hurt his hand and was unable to fight for a 5-month period. Okay, that's what Top Rank is saying. Okay, so Gregory Reed of Detroit said, who was Tucker's attorney, said his client was not injured for the full 5 months and maintains Arum kept Tucker out of the ring for that period to force renegotiation of the contract. OMG. And then, remember the 6 fights they talked about? Yeah, okay. Well, Arum admitted that Tucker fought more than 6 times. Oh, so Tucker fulfilled his part of the agreement, his part of the contract. But Arum said those fights were under a special arrangement for a cable television sports network, ESPN, and not included under the contract. Oh, okay. Well, that sounds like some serious skullduggery. You get a man sign a contract to fight 6 times in a year. He fights the 6 times in a year and is due $200,000 for those 6 fights. But Arum sold his contract to the NBC. resulting in a significant loss of income to the fighter. And also, what? Arum needed to obtain Tucker's written agreement as required in the contract in order to sell his contract to the NBC. Now, interestingly, I did my research to look for this and I couldn't find the outcome of this case. Searched high and low. So that suggests to me that this lawsuit was settled out of court as per Bob Arum's request, I would imagine. And I would imagine that Tucker would have been significantly compensated for what looks to me, and I'm not a lawyer, but that looks like a significant breach of contract. Okay, so have your say. It's the Tony Tucker versus Bob Arum, 1982, 17th of June. Tucker takes Bob Arum to court for breach of contract. So, don't seem like nothing new to Bob Arum. Okay, have your say. It's the like, it's the subscribe, it's the comments, it's the shares. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with news and notifications. It's Raphael Dawkins, the Combat Radio, and we are out.